Hello, I need a drink. Where's the regular guy? Hi everyone, it's Tuesday night and I am the part-time bartender. It's time for me to get to work. Tonight we're making the James Bond Martini, a Vesper Martini. So the Vesper Martini, it's really not all that different from other martinis. It is a fun cocktail because you've got the James Bond. Everybody thinks James Bond. Everybody wants to be James Bond. Anyways, so tonight we're going to make the name Vesper Martini. Comes from the villain in that story, Casino Royale, which was written in 1953. And so he names the drink after her, a Vesper Martini. And so then he goes on. James Bond goes into a bar and he says, "Make me a martini." The barman says, "Oui, monsieur." And then James Bond stops him and says, "No, make it this way." And he says, it's 3 measures of Gordon's gin, 1 measure of vodka, a half a measure of Lillet, Quina Lillet, and shake it, not stirred, which is famous, which is, according to traditional bar language, that's not the way you do it. With a citrus cocktail, you shake it, but anything else, you stir it. Anyways, but we're going to stay true to the original, or at least to James's recipe, and we're going to make it. It's fun to be able to say you made the James Bond Martini. And so the original calls for Gordon's vodka. Gordon's back in the day was stronger than it is now, so any kind of good General London Dry will work. I'm using Tanqueray. It has 90 proof, so that's a good strong one. It then calls for Lillet, Quina Lillet, which is Lillet, but with quinine in it. They don't make that anymore, so we're going to have to adjust. I'm using Lillet because you have to be true, at least to James's recipe. And then it calls for 1 part vodka, and that is, I'm using a Icelandic vodka here. So, and we will make adjustments. So let's mix it up. I have my mixer right here. And so, like I said, it's 1 part of the vodka, and then it's 1 part of the Lillet. So the Lillet is sweeter than Quina Lillet, and so we're going to make an adjustment at the end, but there's 3 parts of the gin. And so the adjustment I'm going to make it more bitter, like the quinine, I'm going to add some bitters to it, Angostura bitters. And so there's a good amount there. And then, so contrary to the conventional way of doing these things, I'm going to now shake it. And then I have my chill glass. And so James Bond 007 explicitly asked for a champagne flute, a deep champagne flute. So I'm going to pour it into this. And it has a nice color to it. It's got a pale gold color. I guess you could even say it looks like champagne. But in the flute, it's a good martini. It's not too dry. I'm sorry. He also garnishes it with some lemon. So I have my lemon cut up here. And so there you have it. It's not a particularly dry one, but it's a good one. The Lillet is a little sweet, but the bitters counteract that. And so, it's a fun drink to make. The Vesper Martini.